What's up guys, it's Mike for Sim Racing 604, and today I'm going to be talking about a question I see pop up quite frequently, which is, which do I buy, the Gt3 cars or the endurance cars for rFactor 2? And it's kind of a good news, bad news situation. The bad news is it's not an easy decision to make. The good news is there's no wrong answer. So we're going to get into what each of the packs consists of, and I'll help you hopefully decide which to buy and also talk about some free options. So if you're not able to buy both, you can sort of supplement your rFactor 2 experience with some free options, and they're really good as well. So we'll talk a little bit about that. So first, let's introduce the packs. So we'll start off with the official packs from rFactor 2. So the first one is the Endurance Pack, as you can see right here, and it features 3 GT cars, the Porsche 911 RSR, BMW M8 GTE, and the Corvette C7R. As well, it has 2 prototype cars, an LMP2 car and an LMP3 car. Now, all these cars are fantastic. They're some of the best in sim racing in my opinion. And one additional bonus is that you get multiple classes of cars. It's not cheap. You saw that $22.60 price tag Canadian. That's €15 or about $17 US. So it's, you know, half the price of the whole game to get 5 cars. But with that said, the 5 cars are really fantastic, and like I said, you get multiple classes of cars. Next up guys, we have the official Gt3 cars from rFactor 2. And it actually comes to us in 2 packs. So the first pack is just simply called the Gt3 Pack. It features 5 cars. So there's the McLaren 650S, Mercedes AMG, Radical RXC Turbo, Callaway Corvette C7, and the Bentley Continental GT3. As you can see, it comes with another hefty price tag of $22.60 or €15, $17 US. We also have the Gt3 Challengers pack, which features the McLaren 720S, Audi R8, Porsche 911, BMW M6, and the Aston Martin GT3. So combined, these two total more than the value of the entire game. The GT3 cars are absolutely fantastic, and I had a great time even just filming the B-roll for this video. But again, it comes with a hefty price tag, and it's going to cost you more than you paid for the actual game to get all these GT3 cars. So with that in mind, let's take a look at some free options. So the first option we have when talking about free add-ons for rFactor 2 is the Enduracers Endurance Series. This is available to us in the Steam Workshop and features a number of GTE cars as well as LMP2 cars and a single LMP3 car. So all in all, these cars are really fantastic, and I think if the Endurance Pack for rFactor 2 did not exist as official content, this would be a must-have for rFactor 2. The cars are fantastic and overall score very high. It gives up a little bit perhaps in exterior detailing, interior detailing, and sound compared to the official rFactor 2 content, but as a free option, it's more than capable. So let's take a look at the other free option. Lastly guys, we have the Apex Modding Team 2012 Gt3 Pack available to us once again for free through the Steam Workshop. Just simply click subscribe and it'll show up in game, and this is in version 1.05, and actually filming the B-roll for this video was my first time driving it, and I'm just blown away by how far they've come and how excellent these Apex Gt3 cars really are. So there's a number of offerings here in the Gt3 series, as well as some sort of sub-series, ADAC, VLN, things like that, and it just comes together very nicely and is a tremendous free option for rFactor 2. So guys, we're now going to turn to sort of a summary, and I'll give my opinion on how you could possibly make your decision and get the right cars for you. So guys, to begin this summary, I'll state once again that I don't think there's a bad option here. I think if you go with any 4 of these series, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised by the quality of the mods, but let's assume for a second that you can only afford one of the paid mods and you'll supplement with the other. So the first thing I would ask, obviously, is one of these series more important to you than the other? What do you want to do? Do you want to do endurance racing, or do you want to do sprint racing? If it's going to be endurance racing, obviously the endurance pack is a better fit. If you're going to do sprint racing, something to keep in mind is it's a little bit hard to sprint race with multiple classes, because if you're doing, like, let's say we're seeing Daytona road course here. Let's say you want to buy the endurance pack. Well, the LMP cars are just going to take off, and if you're doing a 5-lap race or something like that, you'll never see them again if you're running GTE. And conversely, if you're running the LMP cars, you're going to see the GTE cars in your rearview mirror for about the first lap, and then you won't see them again. So again, if you're doing sprint races, the multiple classes won't do you any favors. With that said, the paid endurance pack is cheaper than getting all of the official Gt3 cars for our rFactor 2. By the time you sum up the two Gt3 packs, the Challengers pack and the Gt3 pack for rFactor 2, you have more than eclipsed the price of the entire game. So it's a bit of a tougher sell in terms of price, but again, both are fantastic quality. So ask yourself, is there something you want to do? I believe the Gt3 cars are arguably, probably in my opinion, the best experience of GT3 racing and sim racing right now. You could make a case for Race Room, and of course we have ACC in the horizon, but the Gt3 experience in rFactor 2 is absolutely fantastic, but it is a high price point of entry to get all 10 cars, and the endurance pack is fantastic. I think you're going to really be surprised by the LMP3 car. It kind of went unnoticed. Everybody was focused primarily on the Porsche 911 RSR, but the LMP3 car is a fantastic car. So ask yourself once again, is there a specific class of car that you really enjoy and you really want to try out? Because there's no wrong answer. So you can always buy the one and then supplement that with a free pack of the other. So if it was me, if I had to make a choice here, I would probably go with the endurance pack for rFactor 2 in official release, and then supplement with the Gt3 pack, the 2012 Gt3 pack from Apex Modding. It's fantastic. But if you went the other way around as well, if you bought one of the Gt3 packs and supplemented with the endurance pack, I think you'd be pleasantly surprised as well. Now, finally, I just want to say, of the two Gt3 packs for rFactor 2, which in my opinion is the best, it's a very, very tough call. Okay, both are great. I love the Radical. This is what I'm driving here at Daytona, and from the second pack, I really love just about all of them, but especially the McLaren 720S and the Audi R8. They're just awesome. So probably if I had to decide between the two, I would go with the Challengers pack of the two Gt3 packs. So there you go, guys. That's gonna wrap this up. So again, no wrong options, and of course you can always just try those free packs, see what you like, see what you're getting on with. If you're doing more sprint racing and you're not getting much use out of the multiple classes in the Enduro Racers Endurance Series add-on for rFactor 2, that's probably your decision. You probably know that there's no sense buying the endurance pack for rFactor 2. And conversely, if you try the Apex Modding GT3 and you're really loving driving GT3 in rFactor 2, go with that. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and I will do my best to answer it. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.